Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. QUEENager, she is strong for black women 40 and over who want to learn how to transform through fitness and travel. Today is tape number 13, day 15 of me at a 16-day solo retreat in Medellin, but not Medellin, Colombia. Yes, I can't believe time is going by so fast. So why am I here? I'm here because I lost 80 pounds and kept it off for 10 years. And I'm here celebrating because what gets celebrated gets repeated. That's how I've kept off the weight loss, by traveling at the end of the year or during the year in a photo shoot. You know, I love being able to still wear my bathing suits that are over 10 years old. That's just what it is. Matter of fact, no, they're too big. That's a good problem. So what did I do today? My cardio upstairs in the gym, in the Airbnb. Then I also went in person to the gym to lift some weights because that's just a habit. And I also went on another walking tour that was free by Real Cities. It was 3.5 hours. And let me tell you, that tour, I really gave that tour guide a nice tip because that tour was better than the other tour I went on that I paid for. Why was that tour so good? It was the content. That tour guide, and his name was Pablo, but he was excellent. Oh yeah, and the cartel still have not gotten me yet. Now I understand why people would say, girl, you going to Colombia, you are crazy. But no, Colombia, now I get why I wanted to come here so much. It was calling me. It resonates. And what the tour guide explained to us, which I thought was so interesting and very therapeutic for me because I could see the differences and relate, is that Colombia has transformed. So it doesn't look the same way as it did 10 years ago. Just like I don't look the same way I looked 10 years ago. So I get it. Transform people, transform places, they resonate. And the food, oh my God, is phenomenal. The link of the tour will be in the description. I almost forgot. Please click, like, share, subscribe. Place any comments you have about my 16-day solo retreat in Medellin, but not Medellin, Colombia. So I can have a dialogue and we can chit chat up in these comments that I didn't forget. And what was so amazing, Pablo, our tour guide, it was like 40 of us. And he remembered everyone's name. And I was like, Pablo, please share with me how you remembered everyone's name, because I had a stroke and it affected my short-term memory sometimes. I told you in previous episodes, I can see what I want to say, but then I struggle. But my long-term memory is good and I can still smile. So I'm thankful, not complaining, just stating what I had to go through. So anywho, he shared with me his system. He says that he repeats the names to himself silently and he writes it down. He has a little system and he let me take a picture of what he did. So since I was with myself, me, myself, and I, he put a little dot. That means I was solo. And he put a little W because I was wearing, at that time, a white top. I had to change it. Got too hot, menopause, acting up. That's okay, because I'm still alive. So he shared with me, and I was so impressed. And I also learned while on the tour from another person that was on the tour, when I go into museums that speak another language, which I should have done for the 2 museums that I went to, I should have asked it for a audio tour in my language. Now I know. That's why I love travel, because you learn so much. Oh my God, the experience. And I just wanted the culture and to experience the culture. And I'm so glad what I learned about myself. I had no problems getting on the cable car, the metro, and the bus as long as I was with a group. But to do it by myself, no, I didn't feel comfortable with that. Now, getting in an Uber, going to a gym with myself, that was no problem. Going to a photo shoot, that was no problem. Going to the spa, getting a massage, that was no problem. But doing that metro train and cable car, that's a problem. I needed to be with a group, and that's what I learned about myself. And this group was 40 people, and it was some people from the U.S. As a matter of fact, it was some from CUNY, my undergrad and graduate school, might add. And yeah, I was chit-chatting with the gentleman, and he was saying the good old days when tuition was free. And now I'm getting off topic, but I digress. I think tuition should be free, because if you know better, you do better. And I say all of that to say what really helped me manage my fear of traveling solo is because I read and researched. Yes, like I've said before previously, things will happen. We have no control. We can read and plan, and stuff happens. But there is some things you can minimize, like having an itinerary, knowing what you're going to do. And if you wake up in the morning and say, Queen, do you feel like doing that today? No, I don't. And putting the covers back over your head, then you do that. But at least, you know, you can always go to your little, this is my little make pretend itinerary, really my workout. And then say, okay, today is such and such day. What did I say I was going to do? I need that structure. And I like to have the option to say yes or no, I'm not going to do it, rather than just not knowing at all. There's a difference. A plan and no plan. Come on, we all know that. So yeah, the walking tour was just amazing. 3.5 hours. So, and prior to that, I had went to the gym, so I was really exhausted. I went to a really nice restaurant. You know, I can't remember the name, but the link will also be in the description. And it was vegetarian. I had a vegetable empanada. Oh my God, it was so good. I had a nut soup that was warm. That was delicious. And then I had something, it was supposed to be avocado in a buffalo style sauce, like some type of spicy tomato paste sauce with avocado on a bed of lettuce. Oh my God, it was so good. Those 3 items, guess how much that was? $8. This is what I'm loving here about Medellin. You know, and the Uber, of course, was under $3. So round trip under $6, and food $8. And you know me, I'm gonna get 2 meals out of that meal. I eat at the Airbnb in the morning, and then at night I make my own protein shake. Good to go. So it's been so affordable. I am so thankful. This trip has been so therapeutic for me because of the weather. I'm realizing and I'm learning about myself. I'm truly affected by the weather. I cannot be in somewhere long periods of time where the weather is colder than my age. Meaning it can't go below 52 degrees. I need to live somewhere 52 degrees, and after August, 53 degrees and above at all times. Booski told me it's like 8 degrees back at home. I'm like, you have my condolences. Like, this is terrible. So yeah, anywho, if you're thinking about doing a solo retreat, do it. Everyone's doing these retreats and everything. Good for you. I just can't afford it. It's not in my budget. And I'm going to research, and I can do that retreat in probably 50% of the cost and stay 50% the time longer For example, I've been here in this Airbnb for 16 days, and these people have been so kind and wonderful. Oh my goodness. I would say the highlight of this trip, truthfully, which really I didn't expect, is the people. The people really made the trip because they were just so kind. It just felt so at peace. And I'm so glad that I didn't go to the outlets, because this is supposed to be the textile capital where, you know, a whole bunch of designer stuff is made and everything. I wasn't really interested in that. I was so glad I went on a free walking tour for 3.5 hours and learned so much about Colombia. There was 7 changes that Colombia has been through, and I was just like so intrigued, like, wow, yes, Colombia has resurrected, and I so can identify and relate, and I understand why this place had resonated with me, and I feel so comfortable here. And yes, I will be back with Booski. Let's see, anything else? Tomorrow is the last day. It will be tape number 14, day number 16. So I'm going to try my best to keep it under 15 minutes. But like I said before, just put the playlist on, because I'm going to organize this vlog in a playlist. And you can do it while you're exercising, doing your cardio, while you're doing some walking, or riding a bike, walking up and down your stairs. Better than TV. Still have not turned on the TV. Bottom line, I'm not going to turn on the TV. When I get back home, I will watch the documentary on Pablo Escobar. But other than that, and the Mary J. Blige tape that I asked Booski to tape for me, 50 Years Hip Hop, you know I got to watch that. And that was another thing which I mentioned in the other episode, Communa 13. Like, the hip hop ambassadors really need to come out here and do a tape, because it just speaks hip hop. That's all it does. I'm like, am I in a time zone in the 80s and 90s? That's what I felt like at Communa 13. All right, guys, I gotta go and eat my chocolate avocado that I got from Smash. Like, this food is so amazing. It is such a blessing to get food that is affordable and just jump in an Uber and not have to cook. Talk about ease. All right, if you want to see the pictures and the videos of this 16-day solo, please go on Instagram, QUEENager. She is strong. All right, y'all, I gotta go and relax. Stay strong. Click, like, share, subscribe, comment below. Take care. Love you. Bye.